Hey Capricorn, today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Capricorn, and as always, general read. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So let's just get into this Capricorn. This is looking really good. I am really loving the energy I'm picking up today. This is obviously supposed to be a love read, but I feel this is more about everything else, as always with you Capricorn lately. So let's just get into it because this is very positive change. I saw the High Priestess Wheel of Fortune, and I just feel all that quiet time a lot of you have been experiencing, going within, just really embracing a lot of self-care spiritually, more about your soul, is going to bring about a lot of really positive changes. So I'm happy for those who've really been following me for some time and hearing that message out. So let's see what comes in right now. Yeah, you deserve love. The work is always there, right? You are lovable. And I feel like this constant, there's just this energy of, very Empress energy. I feel just a lot of self-care and seeing your value is the biggest thing lately. So divine timing is at work in your love life, but I just think in general, here we have for some of you reconciliation. I feel those of you who are in relationships, this is more about just being in a different place, in a different mindset in terms of your communication and how you communicate with your partner. Those who are in, who are in separation, obviously things will work out. Same energy applies. So the next card that fell out was passion. And what I feel is this: you deserve love. The most important message here is allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And I think your spirit and your soul is just in a different space. And then we have stay optimistic about your love life. So this means optimism. This is what I'm feeling. This is an energy about you realizing where you're at. You're finally in a good energy. There's like an energy of optimism coming in. And so it has a lot to do with the self-care, the burnout for some of you. Some of you really needed to take a step back, and take care of yourselves. So let's see what else is going on. Obviously, this is going to spill over your relationship. So let's see what's going on here. Capricorn. So much positive energy coming out of this. Like it's very light, I have to say, Capricorn. I'm feeling a very light energy here. Okay, so what do we got? Devil, there you go. And I feel this is really the weight you're pulling off. So this is facing things and then also seeing the silver lining, working towards yourself, right? Mental conflict. So I think you're just appearing in your reading very strong here, Capricorn, with the Devil. Also, this is when you conquer your shadow, because we have to understand every major arcana represents our light and our shadow side. So first card that came out was positive movement forward. And this is the Eight of Pentacles. And this is obviously what we're working towards. We have discontent and boredom. This is the Four of Cups. I think this is the light that's been shed. So as you've been working on yourself, Eight of Pentacles, shifting the things you focus on has been really uplifting you with this, what has been making you feel discontent and boredom, what has been making you feel like disappointed emotionally. We've got two fours here, also with the 8 coming down to 4s. So that means a lot of grounding had to take place right now. We have the Emperor energy. I love seeing the masculine energy here. This is in this deck is called the Third Authority, but this is when we finally awaken. I feel there's a grounding energy of like, now you see things logically, right? Emperor is going to see things more from a mental clarity and a logical perspective. And I think this is where now your feminine energy of the care you've given yourself plus the masculine energy within yourself has this sense of clarity, which gives you the Seven of Pentacles. Now you have more ease. You're more patient with the things. Maybe you guys are finding yourself even like when problems arise or even frustrations on your day-to-day arise, you're able to get through it with ease. Why? Because this is what it means to take care of yourself, right? When you take care of the burnout feeling. And so now you have to plan differently, and maybe also this revealing of how much you need to also work around how you feel about things, on how you go about your day-to-day, because Seven of Pentacles also is our foundation, how we plant our seeds. And so there's a lot of changing about that as well. So let's get into this Eight of Pentacles. Why the Eight of Pentacles here? Positive movement forward for Capricorn. You know, it's interesting because I'm not picking up strong, you know, love energy here. I'm just picking up your stability and how you're going to go about love, money, relationships, everything. I think this is why I'm saying, Capricorn, I've been feeling everything for you for a while. Getting more of this Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles for Capricorn. This is too many, but I already see it. Of course, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. And you know, you've been my Nine of Pentacles. So one more pentacle for the Eight of Pentacles is a Nine of Pentacles, working on your Ten of Pentacles, your Ten of Cups, your emotional happiness. So you're taking steps. Ace of Pentacles is showing the steps you're taking to really change things in your outer world. Because it's like this Four of Cups, we're talking about your emotions, and this is about what's going to make me happy. What are these things what are the things I need to change physically in my life to really give me that emotional happiness I'm searching for? I love for myself, right? Seeing it with optimism, finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, things can change. Let's see this Ace of Pentacles. Let me just get a clarifier for this Ace of Pentacles. Because I even feel Page of Pentacles. Anytime I feel steps moving forward, I feel a page. So let me see this Ace of Pentacles. Wonderful. Again, we're talking about Emperor energy, which is this King of Swords, the mental clarity coming from this Emperor, Six of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So very swords energy, taking charge. Last week's general readings were a lot about harmonization, which is the 6 here, Capricorn. So you're really, really finding harmony, seeing things better. I think this is a better clarity, and now things are moving pretty quickly. A lot of you may have had a job change. So something's really bringing things together for you physically, which is why it's putting you in this is very strong masculine energy. For some of you dealing with a air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, this is this person finally, you know, seeing things move forward. So your relationship will move forward. That's why I don't feel this for those in separation, things are going to move forward, because I feel whatever is the setback has to do more of what you needed to resolve within yourself. Versus something really wrong with the relationship. So this isn't a reading for those who had really negative connections. You know, it's just, you were just in a space. Give me this Four of Cups. Ace of Cups. I knew it. Five of Cups, Empress. I'm telling you, I feel so much. I really strongly feel this, Capricorn. This has to do with you bringing your Empress and your Emperor together. This discontent has to do with you filling your own cup. Guys, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, and then Empress. You had to take a step back, ground your energy, and fill your own cup. We've got Ace of Cups, meaning, again, fill your own cup. We've got Six of Wands, and we talked about the burdens. This is the burnout. There's an energy of burnout that I'm feeling here. Overall, for you, Capricorn, that just really interferes with life and your connections. And this is for a collective of Capricorns that really need to take a step back. Let's get into this Empress a little bit more. Five of Swords, exhaustion, Nine of Swords. Yep. Ace of Cups with the Nine of Cups. Again, your emotional fulfillment. Ace of Cups, Nine of Cups. With the Ace of Cups is a Ten of Cups, which is the steps we're moving towards. So progress will happen in your life, Capricorn, when you finally deal with and nurture yourself, right? Whatever is the fight, whatever felt like it was resistance, maybe it was even adding, I feel this energy of just this burnout of adding to your energies that just couldn't allow you to let you see things clearly. And that's normal. You know, now with this Emperor energy, and I also feel with this Aquarius energy, for some of you that is not a person, some of you could be dealing with an Aries or a Libra, but this is an energy again of just seeing things a lot more clearer and like more logical, not emotional, but logical. Give me more on this Emperor energy. I mean, Capricorn, Emperor, Devil. We have the Devil here. So, and we have the Devil. There we go. See, look at that. I didn't even go that deep with the cards. We have the Devil. We have the Two of Swords. What was keeping stagnant, right? And then the new beginning. So this energy, it's, to me, I just see you yourself were keeping yourself stuck until we face the things we need to face. And I feel this is getting clear in the mind, which has to do with a lot of the self-care, you taking a step back. It's a burnout energy. I just feel like this Devil energy feels like a burnout energy. We're going to clarify the Devil here. Yeah. 4 again, the number 4. I want you guys to focus on 4. 444 also means protection here, right? So the divine positions you so you can see yourself, so you can finally take care of yourself. You know, we have the world here. This is a new cycle, Capricorn. This new grounding is a new cycle. So that means your commitment with your person is going to change. A lot of you are really, if this is a reconciliation, this is going to move forward. And it has everything to do with you feeling good within yourself first. So give me more of this patience and planning. And I feel this is your perspective here of how you're seeing things. This changes everything right here. You have a new set of standards with the Seven of Pentacles. Give me more of the Seven of Pentacles here. I knew it. What did I tell you guys? Page of Pentacles. And anytime I feel steps, I feel the Page of Pentacles. So these steps you're taking, right? Yep, Two of Swords. You got to unblock yourself. And there goes the Seven of Pentacles again, which is the same energy here. These steps are to really get you out of this stagnant energy, which is again the Devil energy. Is ourselves. Your shadow needed, it kind of overpowered you in this stage right now. And this is just a matter of making moves. And obviously, I feel that there's going to be an alignment with your person here because we do have the Emperor and the Empress. So whoever you're with is your match, will be your match. If you're single, this will be your match because this has everything to do with where you're aligned, right? This is high vibe here, Capricorn. So if you're aligned with in the energy of Empress and Emperor, then you will find an Empress or Emperor. That's what I'm saying. Like, this really makes things, this solidifies things a lot, where it's going to now match this vibration we're feeling with these energies. That's what I'm saying. I feel so much light because things now will align with where you're feeling. So let's see what the blockages are for you, Capricorn. Yeah, intentions, exactly. Ask their intent and set clear ones for yourself. This is what I'm saying. This Seven of Pentacles is your new set of standards. You are more intentional here. And so your person will also match those intentions because now you're clear. You know what you want. So let's see what other lessons are learned here for you, Capricorn. What other lessons? Completion. Oh, I love it. And new patterns on the bottom. New patterns. Do things differently in order to bring health and vitality into your love life. So this is full completion of whatever this lesson was, right? This World and 4 with the Emperor. This is about grounding. You've reached a place of completion here. And now setting these intentions is really going to literally, like, I just feel it, Capricorn. So for whoever resonates with this, this is really, really good. Really good. And this is a mindset shift here. This reading really is to get you on this, even if you guys still feel some of the harshness, right? Because we do have the Nine of Swords. And we could be in a state for a little bit, but the problem, not the problem. It's not a problem. This is about solutions here, Capricorn. And it has a lot to do with our perceptions and then owning it and aligning with what we truly want, right? New patterns. So do things differently in order to bring health and vitality into your love life. This is what it's going to bring health. And it's going to be long term. Your Ten of Pentacles, your Ten of Cups. Everything's about long term, a new cycle here. So let's see what other guidance for you, Capricorn. What other guidance for Capricorn? Seek help. The situation requires professional insight. You're being guided to find a counselor, mentor, coach, psychologist, doctor to get you through this pain. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. You will get there. Hang on. So a lot of you, this has to do with seeking help, whether it's a personal coach, an actual therapist. This is about an elevation and clearing out, again, some of these shadow parts of us, which comes from our self-love. And I think this is where we're owning. It's an owning of standards and our voice and our intentions about what we want, and then just owning that, right? It's going to be healthy, and it's going to give us a lot of vitality, right, overall in our life. So let's see one more guidance for you, Capricorn. Forgive. Let go of any resentment or guilt that binds you from inner peace and growth. And a lot of you, this is a lot. The grounding has to do with letting go, finding inner peace and growth. That energy of burdens that I was talking about earlier, it's just a burnout. Burnout is when we're no longer in peace, right? So when we finally take time out and rest and sleep and exercise and maybe not hang out, ignore some dinners or whatever the case may be, guess what? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. The soul rejuvenates, and now you're more rejuvenated. It's more positive. It's about feeling rested. I just feel this inner peace, and that's where the rest energy comes in. And water, someone who is nurturing, empathic, and sensitive. This tells me your waters need to be taken care of first, right? So your waters, this is all waters, which is your Ace of Cups, your Empress energy, your flow. It needs to be taken care of by you. And a lot of my collectives here who follow me are empathic. So this is where we need to kind of rest and really allow our waters to clear the water so we can have fresher. It's not clouded. I always say this. If this Ace of Cups water is clouded, therefore we won't see. It's foggy. We need it to be clear. And in order to do that, it comes from our own self-care and our rest. Most importantly, our rest. I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe.